Welcome back to T-Facts. Today we're diving into 4 incredible stories from the world of Jeopardy that you won't want to miss. First up, we have an intriguing tale about Jeopardy. Semifinals winner Juveria Zaheer, who credits an unexpected source, a tarot card reading. How did this mystical prediction help her secure a spot in the finals? Stick around to find out. Next, the iconic duo Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce recently made headlines by appearing in clues during the Jeopardy! Invitational Tournament. What were the reactions from contestants and fans alike? Get ready for some Swiftie surprises. In our third story, we dive into the career pivot of Jeopardy! Superstar Amy Schneider. This champion isn't just dominating trivia, she's stepping into the spotlight as a budding stand-up comedian. What does this shift mean for her fans and her future on the show? And finally, Amy Schneider isn't afraid to take on haters on social media. Discover her powerful response to online trolls and why she's become a beacon of resilience in the competitive Jeopardy! Landscape. So, hit that like button, subscribe to T-Facts, and let's get into these fascinating stories that celebrate the captivating world of Jeopardy! Let's dive into our first story about Juveria Zaheer, the standout winner of the Jeopardy! Semifinals. This remarkable contestant secured her spot in the finals against all odds, even managing to turn a previous episode where she ended with $0 into a triumphant victory. Juveria was sitting in second place with $14,000 at the beginning of the final Jeopardy! Round. In a bold strategic move, she decided to bet $0, a decision that would ultimately determine her fate based on the actions of her competitors. The category for the final clue was historic scientists. The clue read, a pair of discoveries by him in 1787 are named for stage characters, a new practice in this field. The final showdown was tense as fellow contestant Ray Lalonde buzzed in with the correct answer, who is Herschel? But his wager of $4,200 bumped him up to only $8,400. Meanwhile, Raymond Goslow was leading with $21,000, convinced he could seal the win. However, he took a gamble of $7,801, a decision that would cost him dearly. When faced with the final clue, he was stumped and ended up writing Ike, which took him down to $13,199. In a dramatic twist, Juveria, who had wisely maintained her wager at $0, also answered the clue correctly with Who is Herschel? As a result, she took home the win with her untouched amount of $14,000, showcasing not only her knowledge but her strategic gameplay. After her remarkable win, Juveria took to Reddit to share her unique approach. She credited her success to a pre-tournament tarot card reading, which had significantly influenced her decision-making process throughout the episode. She explained how the top card drawn was Strength, depicting a woman holding the jaws of a lion, while the bottom card was the Hanged Man. Initially concerned by the latter, her friend interpreted it as a sign to practice patience and make well-timed decisions, rather than rushing in and risking everything. Juveria reflected on how these insights guided her during crucial moments, specifically her daily double and final wagers. She emphasized the importance of being mindful in gameplay, a lesson that has resonated with many fans and aspiring contestants alike. Tune in to catch Juveria in the upcoming finals and see if her strategy will take her all the way to victory. Now, let's shift gears to our second story, which features the undeniably buzzworthy couple, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. This iconic duo recently made their way into the Jeopardy! Spotlight during the Invitational Tournament, solidifying their status as not just celebrity powerhouses, but also cultural icons. In the latest round of the tournament, both Taylor and Travis were featured in clues that caught the attention of contestants and fans alike. One of the clues in the category of 5-letter antonyms presented a challenge to all 3 contestants. The clue read, Secondary, Travis Kelce is one, and believe it or not, all 3 players were stumped. The correct answer? Chief, referencing Travis's position as a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Not only that, but Taylor Swift was also part of a daily double clue in the category, On Tour. The clue referenced a diary entry from a young 16-year-old Taylor on October 18, 2006, stating, "Oh my God, I am on the Rascal Flatts tour. I'm opening up for the last 9 dates." Contestant Raymond Goslow knew his Swift trivia and quickly buzzed in, boosting his score with a hefty $5,000. Social media exploded with reactions to these clues as well. Fans couldn't get enough of seeing their beloved celebrities featured in the quiz show. One Swiftie tweeted, "Taylor Swift diary entry, clue what do you know about TAYDIRIS Jeopardy?" highlighting the excitement surrounding the clues. This appearance comes amidst Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's budding romance that took the public by storm when they went public with their relationship in October 2023. Their connection has been a hot topic, with fans constantly on the lookout for glimpses of the couple together, whether it's at NFL games or Taylor's legendary concerts. Interestingly, these Jeopardy! Clues have sparked a debate among fans about the inclusion of pop culture references in the show. After Monday's invitational round, one contestant even suggested to eliminate regular Jeopardy! Pop culture clues. Still, it's clear that the presence of Taylor and Travis has made for some fun, engaging moments in the competition. The tournament continues to unfold, and we can't wait to see what other surprises are in store. Stay tuned for more updates on this exhilarating story and the future of the Jeopardy! Invitational Tournament. Moving on to our third story, we're taking a closer look at Jeopardy! Superstar Amy Schneider and her exciting transition into a new career path. Known for her impressive 40-game winning streak, which ranks her just behind Jeopardy! Host Ken Jennings, Amy has now set her sights on the world of stand-up comedy. In a recent episode of the Inside Jeopardy! Podcast, Amy opened up about how she's balancing her time between preparing for Jeopardy! Tournaments and honing her comedic skills. She shared that her involvement in the San Francisco Sketchfest Comedy Festival, which occurred earlier this year, led her to rethink her preparation for the Jeopardy! Invitational Tournament. Amy mentioned, "I am sort of, to an extent, preparing in the background like I have been my whole life, just by watching the show and learning things all the time." However, that year she found herself more engaged in comedy than ever. This time, it just so happened to come after San Francisco Sketchfest, which is a big comedy festival that I was a lot more involved in than I expected, she explained. Despite her heavy involvement in comedy, Amy still maintained a competitive spirit and reflected on her preparation strategy. She realized that while she usually crams right before a tournament, the experience of performing and engaging with audiences has sharpened her wit in ways she hadn't anticipated. "I didn't really think it would make a difference because I've always been under the philosophy of those things you do in the last few days before taping. They never really end up making a difference," she admitted. Yet in her most recent games, she felt a certain level of sharpness that was missing. She expressed surprise at how much that focused mentality during the week leading up to a tournament can actually impact performance. As a strong competitor, Amy played well but acknowledged that Luigi de Guzman, who defeated her in the quarterfinals, simply played better that day. Fans of Jeopardy! Are excited to see what this new chapter holds for Amy. With her unique voice and perspective as a queer woman in the public eye, her foray into stand-up comedy is anticipated to bring humor and insight to a wider audience. So, what's next for Amy Schneider? With her talent and determination, the possibilities are endless. Stay tuned as we follow her journey both on and off the Jeopardy! Stage. And finally, let's talk about Amy Schneider again, but this time, we're focusing on her fearless approach to social media and how she's handling the haters. As a prominent figure in the Jeopardy! Community, Amy has faced her share of challenges, particularly on platforms like X, formerly known as Twitter. Recently, she took to social media to address some of the negative and transphobic comments directed at her. In a bold post titled "Announcements," Amy shared some personal insights to combat the misinformation and negativity that often circulate. She noted, "I was originally named Thomas, though I generally went by Tom for most of my life. I was born with male anatomy, which yes, included a penis. And I am in fact a trans woman, which is different from a cis woman." With her characteristic wit, she concluded her post with a powerful statement. "Why you think I don't know any of that is beyond me." Her openness about her identity and experiences resonates with many and sheds light on the struggles faced by transgender individuals, especially in the public eye. Despite the hostility from some users, the overwhelming response from her followers has been supportive. Many fans and fellow supporters rallied around her message, with one user stating, "You don't need to explain anything. The haters and trolls don't deserve your time or attention." In a remarkable show of resilience, Amy responded to one especially harsh comment with a simple but effective retort. "Okay, have fun, I guess," she added, "not sure why you think I care." This confident stance against online negativity not only showcases her strength, but also serves as an inspiration to others facing similar challenges. Moreover, Amy's peers in the Jeopardy! Arena continue to hold her in high regard, with Luigi de Guzman calling her the greatest ever. This kind of solidarity within the Jeopardy! Community highlights the support and respect she commands from fellow contestants and fans. As Amy Schneider continues to break barriers and redefine what it means to be a contestant on Jeopardy! She proves that courage against adversity can empower others. Stay tuned for more updates on her journey, both in trivia and comedy, as she continues to shine brightly in the spotlight.